We sprint onto the field for Week 8 and a program rebuild taking place at Franklinton. Coach Salt looking to guide the Demons to a district title. Pearl River and its talented running back hoping to get back in the 7-4A race in our game of the week. Two longtime rivals in Slidell renew acquaintances for the first time in 14 years. And Belle Chase puts its undefeated record on the line against the state championship winning program in St. Charles Catholic tonight on 4th Down Friday. We start with two bitter rivals meeting for the first time since 2010. Slidell and Salmon playing in a District 7-5A game at Spartan Stadium. The Spartans have won 13 straight in the series prior to the hiatus. Early on, they went for it on 4th down near midfield, but the Tigers are going to stop, turnover on downs. Next Salmon possession, Markel Hayes rolls right, throws back the other way to Tayshawn Scott for the 18-yard score. Spartans 7-up. The Tigers put together a drive to answer that score. Ricky Williams to Jeremiah Birdlow off play action for the 8-yard touchdown, game tied at 7. But the Spartans pull away to beat Slidell for a 14th consecutive time, 31-14. Just 3 weeks left in the prep football regular season, and teams around the area looking to make moves in the district standings. What up? Welcome to 4th Down Friday. I'm Ricardo LeCompte. Franklinton's Nick Salter-Formaggio knows a thing or two about winning district championships. He's won them at 4 different stops in his head coaching career. His Demons, the current number 2 team in the Division II non-select power ratings, are in prime position to win one this season. Pearl River trying to spoil the Franklinton comeback story and score a major win tonight on home turf. Seth Lewis watched this one at Rebel Stadium. He joins us live with more on our 4th Down Friday Game of the Week. Hey, Seth.
Hey, Ricardo, this isn't our first game of the week that had offensive fireworks flying all night, but it was probably our most competitive. Pearl River certainly landed some haymakers, but it was Franklinton that landed the final blow. It was homecoming for Pearl River as they hoped to snap a 3-game losing streak to Franklinton. On the opening kickoff for Pearl River, Cameron Thibodeau says welcome home to all of the alumni with a 95-yard kick return touchdown to make it 6-0 Rebels. Then on the Rebels' first offensive drive is Tashai Badon with the 4-yard touchdown, and Pearl River out to a quick 12-0 lead. On the ensuing drive for Franklinton, they were backed up to their 15, but Jacob Crane finds Cy Austin on the screen, and sometimes when you have an open road, that's when you just gotta hit the gas. An 85-yard touchdown, Franklinton trails 12-7. Next drive for the Demons, Crane goes into Demon mode, finding DeMikes McLean for the 30-yard touchdown. Franklinton leads 14-12. And sometimes when you're rolling, you're just rolling. Crane to Connor McGee. Look at the one-handed catch for the 15-yard first down. Franklinton would score 28 unanswered to take a commanding lead. But right before the break, Pearl River would have a response. Braden Hutchinson fakes the handoff and then takes it 8 yards to pay dirt. Pearl River trails 28-20 at halftime. Beginning of the third quarter, Franklinton trying to create some separation. Crane again to McLean for the 30-yard touchdown. That makes it 34-20. But the Rebels would not go away in this ball game, and Badon is as good as advertised. Here he cranks a 40-yard touchdown to make it 42-33. And then later in the fourth quarter, Sean Jenkins punches it in from 3 yards out, and that makes it a 2-point game. So the Demons need a third down conversion to ice this game, and Connor McGee at QB gets it done, picking up the 3rd and 3 as Franklinton wins 49-40.
Scoring this much points on a team like this, it just gives us confidence. Got 2 district games that are part of our district. We just got to keep on pushing forward, and we'll be district champs.
I kept saying 50 points was going to win it, and it was 49. So, we got work to do, but I'm happy. 7-1, and I'm happy. So,
we know how to fight, and Coach tells us all the time that he has to rely on us. And we got a lot of seniors out here, and we really just want to win, and we give everything we got, push hard at practice, and it really shows in the games for sure.
So Franklinton will now face Loranger next week with the District 7-4A title on the line. If Franklinton is able to win, it would be their first district title since 2015. In Pearl River, Seth Lewis, WWL, Louisiana.
The Franklinton turnaround continues. All right, Seth, thanks. Belle Chase's 7-0 start is the best start for the school in over 4 decades. If the Cardinals want to be 8-0 for the first time since 1979 and announce that they're a state title contender, then they must knock off St. Charles Catholic. And don't let the 1-5 record for the Comets fool you. This program has championship pedigree. Scoreless opening quarter at Belle Chase Stadium. Second quarter, Cardinals make a big play on defense. They blow up that quick out. Logan Jackson picks up the fumble and returns it to the 2-yard line. Belle Chase in business. 2 plays later, Dylan Carter gets the handoff and scores from a yard out. 7-0 Belle Chase. But the Comets respond on their next drive. Landry LeBlanc goes back to pass, throws a quick slant to Noah Tucker, and Tucker is throwing up the deuces. 44-yard touchdown. Comets convert the 2 to take an 8-7 lead, and St. Charles Catholic scores in the final minute of this one to hand Belle Chase its first loss of the season, 14-13. Staying on the West Bank, East Jefferson looking to stay unbeaten in District 10-5A, taking on John Ehret at Haas-Memphis Stadium. The Patriots trailing until this. Anaj Payton finds Michael Henry behind the East Jeff defense, and he's winning that sprint to Pater. 77 yards, and we have a ball game in the 4th quarter. But the Warriors retake the lead. Paul Jones will take the handoff. He'll shed a couple of tackles, get to the outside, and gets to the pylon. 15-yard house call. East Jeff up 20-16. Last chance for Ehret, but East Jefferson's Dorian Holland seals it with this pick, and East Jeff snaps a 9-game losing skid to Ehret after the 20-16 victory.
Up next, the John Curtis Patriots have reeled off 3 straight wins in their series with Jesuit. The Blue Jays trying to snap that streak tonight at the Shrine-on-Air line. Highlights ahead, but first, scores from across the metro area.
St. Martin snapped a 2-game skid last Friday night. The Saints go for 2 in a row tonight. West St. John visiting Tony Porter Field on First Responders Night. Big 10-1A matchup in this one. Rams rolling early. J.C. Farnell finds Chance Bovai in the corner. Excellent field awareness, the toe drag swag. West St. John actually led heading into the second quarter, but here comes St. Martin's behind LSU commit Harlem Berry. He takes that out of Wildcat formation for 7 yards out to give St. Martin's a lead. Then later, again back in the Wildcat, another short yardage touchdown. He scored 4 times tonight. St. Martin's wins 37-22 over West St. John. Since dropping its Catholic League opener to Rumble, John Curtis has won 3 straight district games. The Patriots staying in the Catholic League title hunt as they head into tonight's game with Jesuit at the Shrine-on-Air line. Curtis taking the last 3 meetings against the Blue Jays. Jays down 10-3 in the 3rd quarter thanks to plays like this by Trey Brown, the senior's 2nd pick of the night. But Jesuit not going to make that mistake a 3rd time. Later, Taylor Norton will find his favorite target, Roman Larry, for the 6. Feet stayed inbounds, got 1 down. Game tied at 10 in the 4th. Jays wanting the win. Taylor Norton will go deep again to Larry, 45 yards across the middle. That will set up the game winner as Taylor Norton would keep it on the quarterback option with just over a minute to play. And Jesuit snaps that 3-game skid to Curtis, 17-10. 2 games on Saturday will close out the Catholic League schedule for Week 8. Holy Cross and Rummel Tangle at Joe Yenny Stadium at 2 o'clock. St. Aug and Brother Martin face off at Tad Gormley at 7. Tad Gormley also hosted Etna Carr and Warren Easton last night. The 2 rivals meeting for the first time in Catholic League play. The Cougars demolished the Eagles 62-16. Carr improved to 5-0 in 9-5A play, 7-0 overall. They'll play John Curtis and Rummel in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Friday night.